How's it everyone, Grant here and welcome back to the channel. And in this video I'm going to be showing you some cases for your OnePlus 5 from OnePlus. So I've got the OnePlus 5, this is the carbon protective case. So this is pretty much a shell style case made of carbon fiber there, material in the back. You've got the protective silicone case here, which is kind of a shell case as well, but it's obviously made of silicone, and I got the red version, so that should really stand out. And lastly, I've got the carbon bumper case. So this is a carbon fiber material on the back, and it's more of a full protective case there. There's no openings. It's a normal regular case style versus a shell style case. So let's go ahead and start putting these on and showing them off to you. Let's go ahead and start with my favorite, which is the carbon shell style case. So I've got this for the OnePlus 3 and 3T, and they're very minimalistic cases. Just open it up, pull it out. And if you follow my channel, I like minimal style cases. I don't like cases that add a lot of bulk, and I just really rely on them for scratch protection. I've got a couple other cases that I have on my other devices when I need a little bit more protection, but I don't like a lot of bulk, and this fits the bill perfectly for the OnePlus 5. So we'll bring in the OnePlus 5 here, and I hate to cover up this really nice midnight black finish, but as you can see, it picks up fingerprints, and because it's aluminum and that black finish, I'm afraid it's going to be prone to scratches, so I don't really want to scratch it up. So when I'm out and about, I'd rather put it on a case like this, and we'll just put it on real quick. And there you can see it from the back there. So there's not going to be a whole lot of protection there, so it sits fairly flush with the camera there, so it'll provide you with some camera protection, but I still think if you lay it on the table, you could still end up having that camera housing coming into direct contact with the table because it's not really recessed at all. But it's just meant to provide that scratch protection and a little bit of extra grip because this carbon fiber material is grippy, and I really like the look of that, especially on this black OnePlus 5. There you can see the power button's exposed, the whole button, the whole bottom here is exposed, it's not covered up. And of course the buttons on the side as well as the full top is exposed as well. So again, shell style case, really just meant to protect you from scratches and add a little bit of grip. You can see some of the sides there, so it is more grippy than it was before, but it's really intended to not add a lot of bulk and just give you that scratch protection, and that's about it. So we'll go ahead and take that off and move on to the other cases that'll provide you with a little bit more protection. So let's move on to the red silicone style protective case. Open this up here, bring this out, and already you can feel it's got that really nice soft matte silicone finish, and it feels really nice in hand. Adds some grip, but it's really nice and soft, and I really like this type of material on the back of the case. If you notice on the inside, it's kind of like a felt type material, so really prevent any kind of friction getting between the case and your phone. So if any kind of dust particles or anything in there, it hopefully won't rub into the case and cause too many scratches. But it's a nice little soft felt there, and you can see design by OnePlus on the bottom. So we'll go ahead and try to apply this case. And so already it adds a little bit more bulk than the carbon shell did. And if you notice, this does provide you with some camera protection there. The camera housing is recessed into the case there, so this will give you that lay on the table protection for your camera there. And the bottom, much like the carbon fiber shell, is fully exposed. The alert slider is exposed, but you got coverage on your volume rockers there, and that is nice and clicky. You can hear that. Very responsive. And the power button on the right hand side is covered, and that is very responsive as well. And of course your top is covered. So this gives you a little bit more protection. It only exposes the bottom, covers up some more of your buttons. It's a little bit thicker, it's a little bit more protection for your camera, and it feels a lot nicer. So it's a little bit more protection there than that style shell provided. So, and I think this red looks really nice with that midnight black. You can see it from the front, that nice red ring there. So this is a very nice case there. So we'll take that one off and try to bring in the carbon fiber bumper style case. So OnePlus 5 carbon bumper case. So this is going to be a full style case with that carbon fiber material on the back. We'll just open this up real quick as well. Try to pull it out. And already you can see the inside here, there's no felt material, it's that carbon fiber material. So it's not any kind of a soft touch feel, it's just straight carbon fiber. A little bit of a nick there actually. Out of the box, you can see that. But OnePlus material or branding there. Carbon fiber material on the back. cutouts for your camera, but full protection around the edges, so the bottom is not fully open, but it does have all the proper cutouts there. And your buttons, your bottom rocker is covered. Your alert slider, there is a cutout for that, nothing on the top. And so we'll put this one in here into the OnePlus 5, and so there you can see it actually has less protection, I think, or it's not as thick as that red silicone case, because you can see here again, much like the style shell, there is no real protection for that camera housing, so it's pretty much about as flush as that style shell was. So you're not going to really get as much lay on the table protection. I think if you laid it, it would be flat into the table, and it could possibly scratch that, but I think it's supposedly made out of sapphire, but I think it's pretty scratch resistant, but still it's not really recessed in there like the silicone case was. But you do have that nice carbon fiber soft touch feel, OnePlus branding there, and just like the shell, it adds a bit of grip, but even more so because the sides are fully covered. Cutouts on the bottom for your speaker grill, USB port, and microphone, as well as headphone jack, are all in place. Volume rockers there, cutout for your alert slider. You can get to the slider no problem, so I'm able to move the slider no problem. Volume buttons are good, power button's good, and of course your top protection. So a little bit more protection than the shell case, a little bit less padding than the silicone case, but all four sides are protected here on this bumper style case. So I still like this one. I probably actually like this one, I think, a little bit more than the shell, even though it's a little bit thicker, because it does provide a typical case all around. It does have a lay on the table front design here, so there's a little bit of a lip on the front, so if you want to lay it flat on the table there, you're covered. I believe same with the silicone case. Didn't check for that, so let's just double check. But since it's thicker, I presume that won't be a problem. And there you go, you can see you do have a little bit of lip there on this one, so lay on the table design for the silicone case there. So there you have it. You've got the three cases from OnePlus, your shell style cover in carbon fiber, your silicone case that I got in this nice soft touch red, and your bumper style case in carbon fiber that covers up all four sides there. So I like all these cases, they feel really nice. I like the style shell for minimal protection. The red silicone really stands out and it feels really, really nice. It provides a little bit more protection, a little bit more padding, and of course the carbon fiber bumper style case, much more of a traditional case there. So I do like all of these, and for now I do recommend them. If for some reason I have any issues, I'll let you know, but for now they look really good, feel really good. Any other case would cover up this nice OnePlus logo here on the back, and I do like that OnePlus logo. Maybe you don't, you want to cover it up, but if you want to show it off, you want to show off you have a OnePlus, these cases are great. If you have any other questions, drop them down below, and as always, thanks for watching.